less and less every day. The more you give a fuck, that's the less you make money. Alright. Nice little intro. No more copyright. I'm sick and tired of this copyright shit, man. I'm just trying to chill and I always get copyrighted. Let's get into today's price action, bro. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. You know, recently, the past, I'm honestly gonna say, maybe whole of August, I think I was just lacking eating a good breakfast right after, usually, in college, I would have, a late breakfast, 1:30 or something like that, which is brutal. Brutal, yes, but, I would hit the gym, and I'd be hungry, so, I would store up my energy, I'd be hungry, and then I'd be good to go, so, 2 big meals a day, and now it's, I would just wake up, and I would just feel like absolute shit, and be like, alright, well, I gotta change something, so, I think it was eating probably too much at night and probably just not having a better breakfast. And yeah, so we kind of fixed that. And then we started eating before the gym, so we're going to go to the gym after this. But yeah, no, it definitely has an improvement to what or how I did feel. Let's get into today's price action. All I'm going to say today is that where is the sell side curve? This was yesterday. Straight dick and balls to the upside. When I see this, what am I looking for immediately? Sell side. We got sell side here, all this sell side under these lows, under this low, going into 9:30 open. Deepest premium are 8:30. Let me turn our things real quick. 8:30. Bless me. My hair is pretty thick. 8:30 and 12 o'clock open, or minute open, are way down there. I'm like, alright, bet. There's not a chance in this world I would long this bitch. As soon as I come into today. And this kind of ties back into saying how important having a good daily bias is. This is one of those days where it's like, you either get it or you don't. You know, it's pretty obvious for me bearish today. No sell side. Constant push-up since 12 p.m. yesterday after New York session. We're going to be going down. We're due for a down move. And anything higher, I don't want to be participating. So let me get out of the replay mode and let me get straight into it. So I'm looking at all this sell side. I'm like, all right, bet. Right here we have our pre-market, some London sell side, and midnight open, and we have our lower sell side for a more London sell side. These are all typical lows and etc. Basically, we're coming up. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm ready to short this bitch any moment. So I'm gonna go on my top step, and I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go to this whole entire price leg up here. Entire price leg. So, the first short, I'm just going to go real quick. First short is at 9:36. Yeah, so around here. I was like, this looks good. I forgot what time frame it was. 9:36. What did I short off of? I know it was on the 5 second, bro. I know it for a fact. Yeah, that was this. I think this was. What was it, man? It was something in here. Oh, yes. I remember. Right here. So this is what I kind of learned on the 2 for value gap strategy that I might have to chill on Where is it at? Oh no, it's here. Bet that. Boom, boom, and then boom. We need to do that. So this is 2 for value gap sequence to the upside. Respect the upper, sweep buy side, come lower, disrespect this lower one, and then that was my entry. And then price consolidated, stopped at the high. I was like, all right, bet. Not much I can really do there. I was expecting us to go lower. Like, I was immediately on the 5, so I'm on the 5 second looking for shorts. I want to see something go lower. But I was like, all right, let me just chill. I know price is going to want to go down pretty fucking soon. I'm just going to chill. So then, boom, another short at 9.39. 9.39 was, I believe, on the 15 second. Got that sweep, 9.39. Oh yeah, okay. It was the inversion of this 15 second. Figure out I got right here. Boom. So I was like, all right, this is looking nice. This is the 2 for value gap I would have wanted to see. Like, you see this right here. This is what I was thinking about in the 5 minute. I was like, you know, if we get that in the 5 minute, it'd be really nice. So once we got below and inverted it, I'm gonna take that short. And then we took the short down to, where is this? Oh yeah, I took some off because I was like, bro, you know, like I'm kind of like, I wasn't over leveraged, but I was like, you know, 5 contracts with like a 1K, 1.5K stop loss when I just got stopped out for like 1,000 or like 600-700. So I was like, all right, you know, let me just chill. Got some off, basically in profit. Then it came underneath our 930 sell side. I was like, all right, let me just get out of this because I want to see some buy side get swept. I need to see a little more. And then now this is where I kind of locked back in to my my strategy. I mean, all the trades were my strategy, but I was kind of just like trying stuff out here. You know, maybe a little FOMO to catch the move, but still, I was just trying stuff out. And, you know, it was a 1 loss, 1 break even. So this, you know, that sell side take, and then taking manual profit here after not seeing us go lower, told me that we were going to go higher. And boom, we get an SMT thrown in. I'm like, all right, bet. This is fucking bread and butter. SMT gets thrown in. 1 for value gap, 2 for value gap. We come up on a 30 second, and right up into her, right out of there. Instant sell, stop loss right above that high. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. Targeting all that shit down there. And yeah, that's how. Let me just log myself out of this real quick because I don't want to be placing some dumb shit on accident. Yeah, so that's the short off that 30 second. Then we get our 2 minute fair value gap. We have one that's open. We have another one. This is an order block, propulsion block, whatever you want to name it. We have another 2. So we come up in here. This is our disrespect. I take 2 more entries on the 1 minute based off of that. And then we take out minor sell side. After seeing this minor sell side get taken out and how we're above 930 open, I'm not willing to add any more pyramid entries on there. You see how both of these entries are above our 830 open, essentially? Like, yes, they're late, but price came above and I just took the entry off of that. My entry doesn't have to be above the 830 open. It just, the price has to basically give me a reason to enter after going into a discount. Or a premium in this case. Went to premium, and then sold off to our sell side. Here's where we had some tricky maneuvering. You know, our stop loss, we're 0.5 away from getting stopped out. Not 0.5, but, you know, a tick from getting stopped out. But once we got this buy side sweep, I was like, all right, wait a minute. This is a propulsion block. Wait, no, hold on. This would be our propulsion block. My bad. That's our propulsion block. And once you pass it, I want to see us leave it. So when did this start? 10:22. Okay, yeah, we never got a revisit into there, but regardless, it might have came down and up. It doesn't matter. This is a propulsion block, as well as this one. So that sent us lower in our sell side, and then also sent us lower into our midnight open, leaving us with a 5.5K day with about 1,500 to get to about 50% profit target. So absolute banger of a day. I have zero complaints. Not complaints, but zero like issues I would want to go over. Zero this or that. Like the setup is there. 2 for Valley Gap on that 2 minute. Like it's there, and you don't have to force this 30 second. I'm just trying to find an entry and get in there. I'm on a challenge. I didn't even trade my top step today because I didn't want to. Like going in today, I was like, I'm not gonna trade my top step. I don't want to fuck something up. After having a big day yesterday, I just want to chill on my eval. Maybe just not even trade the top step for the rest of the week and just trade the eval. We'll see. But yeah, no, great trading. So 30 second short, 2 minute pyramid on there, 2 minute pyramid trade. Most, if not, most profit here. About 4 contracts, 2 contracts, 1 contract. So beautiful day. Very, very obvious that we wanted sell side today, and we got rewarded. That's all I gotta say. ES was more bullish, bullish SMT, so Nasdaq is what I just want to look at. And yeah. That's all I really got. I mean, it's kind of what we expected. Look at the 15-minute. That's kind of what we expected. Like, we're pushing all-time highs. People are trapped in the market the entire night. London, New York pre-market, everyone's buying it, regardless if you're making money. You're looking at this chart, 9:30 open, you're like, the market is pumping. Let's go. No, not how it works. So that's gonna be it to today, August 13th. It is a Wednesday. We'll see how this account goes. We're up about 8K, 8.5K, 9K, whatever. Basically 50% there to our profit target. I want to see what I can do the rest of this week with this account. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna trade the funded. I mean, tomorrow I think I'll trade the funded because it's a news day and it's a nice day. But yesterday I didn't trade this account. Now I didn't trade the Top Step account. So it's like, I think I'm okay with my medium right now of balancing these 2 accounts. It's not really much. It's only 2 accounts. Well, 3, but, copy trading, so it doesn't really count. We're just going to keep on grinding, figure it out. We are on a pretty good streak right now. But, like I said, I think I figured out my issues, what I need to see, what I need to enter off of. The only thing I would need to basically continue to work on is timing. Right here, like I knew this was gonna be high, and maybe yes, if I had if I shorted here and had my stop loss at the high, it would have been like the fucking bangers trade of the thing. I don't care. I want my shit to be algorithmic, and this shit wasn't really algorithmic up here. It was more like guesswork on a really small time frame, but that guesswork is gonna help me out in the future, to really figure out what the hell's going on. Also, something really funny is that I was chilling in Patrick Werland's live stream around here, and they're all longing and shit, and I'm like, you're about to get fucked. Literally about to get fucked. They quite literally got fucked. I don't know. I don't know how they make fucking money, to be honest. Though, like some streamers, I don't know how they make money, but that ain't my problem. Let's get busy with it. I'll see y'all in the next video tomorrow. And another fire ass trading day in the books. We have another 2 days of trading until we are at my new crib. So this is gonna be a pretty eventful trading week, to say the least. And then even going into next week, I might even put on the little back burner. Especially if I haven't passed this account. Well, I'm not expecting to pass this account in 2 trading days. But I might even put the Top Step on back burner next week, just because I'm moving in and school's starting, and I don't want to be dealing with that shit in the meantime. But it's looking up. It's looking great. Big difference from where we were last month around the same time. Like last month, I can already picture my mental just looking at the calendar. Last month on the 13th, I guess there's really not. Really, you can't really compare it. But yeah, no, last week would have been a rough, a rough day. Regardless, we're gonna get this shit going. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out.